Welcome to On the Chain.
Let's jump into some other news here. We got this right here. Ripple to set up a new ODL corridor between the EU and Mexico via a new partnership. And Ripple Giant inked a partnership with the global online payments platform in Lithuania to build a new on-demand liquidity corridor. You know, there's so many of these, you can't even keep up with them. According to a recent piece from Finance Magnets, Ripple fintech company out of San Francisco partnered with Finci, an online platform for global money transfer, headquartered in Lithuania. And the new partnership, yep, they're using XRP. The collaboration will assist the business payments through RippleNet's on-demand liquidity, a service that leverages XRP for crypto-enabled, efficient cross-border payments. And this is good between Europe and Mexico, which is awesome. You know, we've seen a lot of corridors open up, but again, this is Europe going to Mexico. Ripple already has several ODL corridors running in various regions, which are Europe, Japan, Philippines, Australia, Mexico. And in Mexico, it uses the local crypto exchange Bitso, which was probably one of the earlier ones, as an on-demand liquidity service provider. That's kind of really put them on the map. As data was shared by Ripple recently, the ODL is now present in 22 destination markets. Popularity in the EU is on the rise. It's been spreading the word that recently the popularity of its products and services has risen significantly in Europe, and blockchains become more used more often for payments in the EU. As per a recent research done by Ripple, the near future, almost 60% of financial institutions in Europe intend to leverage blockchain to conduct payments. So yeah, that's pretty it's pretty awesome too. And then there was this one here. This is a little bit older, but I thought it was an honorable mention. Again, we haven't streamed, so we collect these stories. But again, just to kind of show you the breadth of what's going on. Ria Money Transfer and Dandelion power the real-time cross-border payments for Sweden's Rebtel. And that was let me go ahead and accept that right there. And at Rebtel, we believe in knocking down the barriers that separate people. Our mission to link all migrants with loved ones worldwide. Pleased to announce our partnership with Ria Money Transfer in the next years, where we continue to introduce solutions that ease cross-border transactions. So we're starting to see a lot of these just sort of pop up. And if it's not Ripple directly, it's a Ripple partner or somebody partnering with a Ripple partner. So they've got the tech and they're using them. And so that's where you have to realize that it doesn't necessarily have to be all Ripple. I wanted to put this up there. This was I'm going to have to stop sharing this. Let me go ahead and put this up here. This was pretty interesting. Pretty excited about this. Let me see. Share screen here. Let me go over here. And we should do this. Okay, so you know, FLR. This is pretty good. I'm going to do this so we can at least hear it. But learn why FLR. And again, this is good stuff. It says learn why FLR is the blockchain built for cross-chain with these key highlights. So we know that Ripple, you know, the XRPL creates interoperability between any fiat currency, any digital asset. Well, if you think of FLR is a blockchain built for cross-chain, so incorporating, being able to move between other blockchains. So number one, the state connector, a new interoperability, a primitive, unlike anything that's been built before. So this is pretty interesting. I want to play this little bit. It's only 40 seconds, but this is Hugo Phelan, the CEO. Let's listen to this. You guys hear that? I don't even hear that. What's going on? Is it? Oh, volume's down. Okay. Here, let's listen in.
The state connector is FLR's oracle for getting the state of any other system, whether that be a blockchain or a database.
So this is important right here, whether it's a blockchain or a database. So this is going to be really key with smart contracts, because to be able to move and you know, when you think about blockchain, you know, it's you know, storing stuff on the blockchain is one thing, but when we think about other business applications, and everything's database driven, websites, everything is stored inside of a database. So that's why this is key and important.
And it's really unlike anything else that's been built before. So it's the first real oracle with a real consensus protocol integrated. And I won't go too deeply on this because we have a great presentation from Xavi and a demo from Luca coming up. But what it does is it applies consensus to an external system. And this gives us a much, much more robust way than we think anything else in the industry to be able to get data from an external system and use that with a smart contract on FLR. The state connector is FLR's.
Okay, so yeah, okay, you're probably thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, so if you're setting a smart contract, you can have anything, pretty much almost whatever you designate. And this is where this is really important, because there isn't anything that does this now. Smart contracts, you can program, they're programmable, and you can say how they're going to work. But to be able to tap into a database and have this sort of system and it's cross-chain is just a massive development. And it's really one of the things that I believe is going to make FLR a game changer out there in so many different ways, because it's innovation that hasn't actually happened out there. And the second part of that is, and we're not going to listen in, but I'll just get into it. But this is why FLR is going to be incredible. So number 2, the FLR Time Series Oracle. This is the FTSO that, if you guys have been had any interactions with the Songbird token, rapidly updating, reliable, decentralized price data to dApps on the network. And you know that you can earn if you've been using Songbird, you can tap into the FTSOs out there. Of course, see a little blurb on that. And number 3, the F assets, bring in Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, and FLR onto FLR for DeFi, NFT, and other decentralized applications. Okay, think about this. Bring in Bitcoin. You go like, I know Bitcoin. Everyone can say what they want. It's massive. I don't care. Bitcoin is the papa, and being able to bring it into FLR for a DeFi or NFT or any other decentralized application is just massive. Layer cake. And who doesn't like a little bit of slice of cake? Fully insured bridging for smart contract layer ones, fast, secured, and decentralized. Again, very important. Layer cake. You'll be like, is this is just, and you're wondering why FLR's taken a while, and you're wondering why they're stress testing the hell out of it. You're wondering why it's been such a development. It's a game changer. You don't just rush it out. We know that that's what happened. That's exactly what went wrong with Ethereum. They rushed it out. They got it out there. They knew it. And yeah, okay, price increase, all this other stuff. But guess what? It's something like FLR is doing, first of all, more. It's got more features, bigger feature set. And number 5, Web 2 to Web 3 compostability, a new era of utility with the trustless use of Web 2 data and a Web 3 application that's built on FLR. So again, you've opened up Web 2 to Web 3. Number 6, connect everything means tokens will be able to flow to and from any chain. FLR can connect up to 100 chains with just 101 smart contracts instead of needing 4,950 individual bridges. So that kind of innovation, that kind of keeping it simple, you take 100 chains with 101 smart contracts. This is, again, a massive development, and this is what we're waiting for. So you're like, well, what's taking so long? I want my FLR token. Well, if you pay attention to what's going on, this is what's taking so long. Number 7, the FLR network roadmap. July 4th is the mainnet target launch and more. Again, they said that could change, but right now, July 4th. And if you don't know July 4th in the U.S., it's Independence Day. It's the day that the U.S. broke off from England 235, 40 years, whatever, years ago. And of course, number 8, the endless Web3 possibilities FLR will unlock at launch. This is a game changer, game theory, baby. That's what Robert Alexander says. And that's it's absolutely 100% on there.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.